Same all countries maybe.
Okay. Ja, där är vi.
Skynda. Oh, they move forward. Elite game.
Okay, and this floor is where most of the research is done. So at the moment they're doing some sort of polling research. So they just make short sprints with this. Yeah, passing earth, and this is actually feeding them low oxygenated air, so it's simulating high oxygen. Let's see how hard they can go. And this is from an early project. You may have seen, you may saw the yellow box downstairs. This is actually driven by this engine backwards, so it's supposed to just counter hold it, see how, and then you can then sort of measure the difference between going concentric and eccentric and see how much your oxygen uptake differs between the two at the same wattage. So you do about you do the same work, but you have almost half the oxygen uptake using this instead of doing it concentric. And that would be, I mean, it's not really very important for high-level athletes. They need to do the concentric training anyway, but for people with, I don't know what's called in English, cool. They have lung diseases or they can't take up oxygen, or they're just very, very weak. It's they can train the muscles without using too much oxygen. We can go in here as well.
Oho, nu är det Matrix, eller vad heter det?
Matrix.
Men in Black menar jag. Here comes the men in black. Research center. They can run and some stuff, and they measure different stuff. They can do powerlifting.
Largest treadmill we have, and it's one of the largest in Sweden. And we have by far used this one more than any one the manufacturers has made. So I don't know how many hours it's up to, but that's all. Anyway, you can up to 15-degree incline, 36 kilometers per hour. And this one is for measuring oxygen intake.
Do you have you can put something there and you can do weightlifting too? Is it this one where they can do powerlifting and measure and see with the cameras and stuff?
Oh no, that's upstairs.
It's upstairs, okay.
Yeah, these cameras are for measuring 3D movements. So you put reflective markers on your segments and joints.
Yeah, would it be able if someone did kicks and punches and standing there and they measure? Yeah. So they can see how we move and measure.
Yeah.
Economy of motion and stuff.
These only sample at about 100 hertz, but the ones upstairs we have, they sample, I think, up to 800 hertz. So no, it's mostly physiological in here, but they do some measurements too for biomechanics.
And anyone can make a test there. It costs 1,500 crowns, I think.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Anyone who wants.
Magnus, you can be sponsored.
Yeah. Right now. Perfect.
And we have cameras from the side, the rear, the front, and up in the ceiling as well, so we can do just video. So that's what we have here. We can go into the next room.
Looky. And this is only to get good at physics. Physio. How much did that cost? Was it 700,000? This one, the cycle. It was quite a lot, I think.
Yeah, I don't think 700,000.
Well, it was very expensive.
Yeah, I think the actual the crank inside is probably about 50,000. The rest is probably about another 50.
100,000. Okay. Only 100,000.
Estimate. I don't know if it could be more, it could be less.
Är det Mustafa Mohammed?
Ja.
So this is essentially the same as we have in that room, but just a little smaller. We've got the oxygen uptake, got the treadmill, and here we have the cycle ergometers as well.
This can be good, can't it, for people to do their tests if they want to test their athletes in different ways. Like you said, you have this. Vad heter det in English? This. What's the word in Swedish? Profile. The profile of what you want to, what kind of power you want from them to have, and what kind of endurance, and then you can measure it. Ja. Det kommer dit.
Vi har ju samarbete med, genom Även så får vi göra gratis test så att säga, på Bosön.
Ja.
Genom förbundet så att säga. Men förbunden får betala över behov där så att säga. Det är det här nya då, för att göra profil, alla ska göra profil, testprofil.
Vad skiljer,
de här pengarna.
Ja, vad skiljer Vintersportcentrum från Bosön?
Ingen aning.
Nej.
Jag har inte alls insett vad Bosön gör.
Men alltså finansieringen, så är det finansierat på ungefär samma sätt, eller?
De har inte samma fina utrustning så här som är för skidor så att säga. Det är lite mer lite avancerat också. Styrka. För sig finns det ju en sån här. Men inte så där fint.
But they have a big training hall instead. This big training.
Ja.
Vad heter det? Arena. Tell us more.
Yeah, I don't know what we
Go further.
we can go on one floor up and see if you have any questions about this.
Is this only used by Swedish athletes?
Yeah.
Is it? Not Norwegians or?
No, there's some sort of conflict of interest if you want.
But on that side they are using Norwegians, I know, aren't they?
No, I haven't seen any.